I don't care.
But
I want to see a Centaur.
Good enough. Mid-game tempo, which means for me, I'm looking for aggressiveness. They just want to play through this lane later, already from the start as Snaking. Being a player under Aui's coaching, he has 5 branches, so the moment he doesn't need the sentries, he'll just pop them straight in. FY already looking with a TP.
Yeah, Lou actually getting very aggressive here, despite being outnumbered. FY actually TP's in, the arrow connects. Lou is going to be first blooded, as Crit will be traded eventually by FY. Can they chase down the CM? Illusions doing a decent amount of damage, but that'll be it. So Falcons get first blood. And
this hero,
yeah,
because I just know what I want and I can make it work in any game. It's a big baller move for sure.
Disruption doing quite a bit as he comes back out, but now we have a TP from FY focusing on Crit. There's the slow from CM. Down goes the Shadow Demon. Amar does get quite low, and the Frostbite is enough. So double kill for FY. Really good rotation from him, and that is the strength of Nature's Prophet. In game so far, 3 kills to AZURE, but Falcons with the slight net worth lead. Another rotation. FY trying to block Crit. Another slow coming out from the CM. Lucent Beam as well. Crit pops the wand, but it matters not. We'll drop to the CM again.
No, I like Misdom rune. 7 win at
a new one?
Yeah. Looks like, I think Snaking might be forcing like a vibe check here.
Oh, he has to TP at melee range basically. Arrow not going to be there, but Snaking not able to get the Wisdom rune. It's actually going to cost him his life. Amar gets the opposite one. That was really close though.
Yeah, Devil Poke doesn't do it. Like Centaur doesn't kick this hero out. Because for now, Falcons might be returning the favor at first with the smoke.
Yep, Lou about to get ganked. You can see CM is helping out Frostbite. Actually, they're getting aggressive, but this might turn around on them. Lou dragon-tailed up, looking for the arrow, is Snaking. Might not even need it. Stampede comes through, but they have the TP from FY. They're actually able to finish off Amar first. Lou will die eventually, surely. They forget about him for just a moment in time. Breaking the smoke. Oh, you can see the Nova actually scouts him out temporarily. But Dragon Tail mid into the arrow, so they're going to be able to pick off the Nature's Prophet. Gets off the Sprout. It's going to take quite a while. Can't get out of his own Sprout. The Stampede was used as Malorine taking a ton of magic damage from the CM, and actually a nice disruption from Crit to avoid some of it. And now it's going to Moonlight Shadow to get away.
Kind of switch up.
Well, they're going to scout out the stacks. This would be pretty juicy to take for AZURE. Maybe they're going to wait for somebody to show up. Nope, they're going to start it out as Amar. He's going to scout it along with Malorine. This is going to turn into a good old-fashioned team fight if they're not careful.
Skeeter
Bot comes in, but a stun mid-hoof stomp. But they're going to be able to turn this around. Nice disruption from Crit, keeping the DK alive. And now Malorine completely surrounded and bursted down. But Faith Beyond's also bursted down by Amar, who's now frostbit. Still on the high ground here. Goes in very aggressively. Another Chakram comes out, but now he's inside the Sprout and will die. Double kill for Lou. As here comes Skeeter with that newly picked up Mjolnir.
Look at the Mjolnir.
CM. Arrowed to death mid-TP. Beautifully done as a full team wipe. Skeeter cleans up with the help of Snaking and company. Not to be confused with offensive. 4K lead for Falcons. Hoof stomp from Faith Beyond into the Stampede. Malorine is separated from his team and will be brought down as a result.
Good little play from AZURE, using the ward down bottom that they do have. But they ran to the ult with the ult. I mean, the Orchid on FY, I think it can pay off big, right? Like, it gives you more condition to like look to kill the SD in the backline, find Crit. Snaking pretty farmed. Mech and Force.
Yeah,
get gone by
double
Ori.
leap, but he's still found and will be killed. It's Faith Beyond just making sure the hoof stomp does indeed work.
Yeah, I feel,
Is this a Roche play? Crit. Gonna get some nice value out of the Dragon Form illusions now. And now the counter smoke from AZURE, as they might find Skeeter. He has his ultimate.
Be ready on the BKB, my friend.
Bach with the early Shivas into the hoof stomp. That's gonna be an easy pickoff. My goodness.
Nicely done.
No chance to react.
When you're in, you have like 1.5 seconds left, but wasn't sure if you wanted to continue.
So they get every tower on the outer side as now the Aegis is going to be consumed. Malorine timing this perfectly. Arrow's coming.
Arrow follow.
This will be a huge kill, and it's going to be an easy one at that. A full minute on the deck for Lou. It's here, knowing that. And Ori using up literally all the rest of his mana there to try to go onto Snake King. Bach with the stun onto the Shadow Demon. Crit. Going to get Frostbit as well. Ooh. But the arrow coming in actually not going to connect. Freezing Field will be canceled. Still 15 seconds with no Luna. little bit surprised that AZURE want to continue to fight this. Malrine and company,
He's
Skeeter
cooking.
using that Blink Dagger, finally will take out the pesky CM.
Okay, so I see AZURE had a nice high ground ward, and I think they were looking for a long zip into the pull on Amar, but...
Has been killed.
And Crit has his shard, so it has the cleanse available. I think that's what he used to get rid of the Frostbite, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're baiting some illusions,
Disruption
I think.
to start, but the Hoof Stomp now comes in from Faith Beyond. Crit, not able to get out of that one. Skeeter, he's going to self-stun. No, he actually gets it off just in time. Double edge from Blockage. We're going to see the Eclipse come out from Lou. Skeeter with the BKB still getting shredded through. 3 dead for Falcons.
Nice play. Like all of this started, I don't know if we fully saw it on the screen, but...
Inform popped, and we can see now 15 seconds away from Roche coming up.
I mean, buybacks would be incredibly important for both teams.
Yeah, this is a pivotal fight. Malrine continuing on. Look at that damage. Oh my goodness. Mr. Amar just dies straight up, and now Skeeter trying to salvage this fight in some respect. He's going to be able to get the CM, but that's it for now.
Snake King's dead too.
Bach doing some work on the bottom side of the map, but like you said, several dead now for Falcons.
He stun
3
both?
for 1.
Did Faithian get a double stun on SD and Timber?
Some barracks,
You're
and
losing
Luna,
at least
you lose
one
that tower, absolutely. Another fortification comes out, but will this be enough? Actually, Malrine jumping in, wants to fight.
Not staying.
Bach, he's the only one left here for AZURE. The rest have gone away. Alchemist gets off the concoction, so this will be the sacrifice to the gods for AZURE.
That's a big deal if Falcons can make their way to bottom right now.
3K lead.
I mean, they held their rags, which is nice, but considering all the net worth, okay.
Skeeter is going to be spotted. Or is it the other way around? That's a huge zip from Ori. He's fine. So self-concoct again, although... oh, do they have a stun? Yes, they have many a stun, in fact. Samara gets credit for that one.
I mean, the Aegis, of course, it's going to be annoying. It's not going to make it too easy for them to, like, start on...
Seems.
Also, AZURE went for the, okay, we push in top, they're naturally going to go and defend. Let's go bottom and, like, kind of smoke back on the map to see what's happening. Spark is looking.
Yeah,
remember, it's daytime.
Opening. Shivas is there. There's Hosam trying to focus down the Shadow Demon. Electric Vortex from Ori as well. Down goes Crit to start this fight. Malrine really low at the start of this fight, but a nice concoction comes through, but the double edge from Faith Beyond is too strong. Has the 4 stacks right now, so a very hefty boy. The zip back in, another beautiful Electric Vortex from Ori. Hoof Stomp completely whiffs, as the arrow will be dodged, but Skeeter stuck inside the Sprout will be forced out to safety. Concoction's gonna hold it a little bit longer, but the
throw out the stun.
Lucent Beam finally goes up with the BKB from Lu. Will completely dodge it out. Konda not quite enough to kill off Skeeter as the Moonglaves almost take him out in the end. And now Luna trying to reposition, but there's a Dragon Tail initiation. Manta out of the Sprout as Lu still with that Aegis for 45 seconds. They don't have any creeps here, so backdoor protection is there as Concoction comes out. They want to rip through this, they will.
They need
to Aegis down.
Arrow on the respawn.
Arrow's coming. Will actually hit the correct target, but the Force Staff to safety. Chakram doing quite a bit of damage as Malrine jumps in, trying to get some stun action, but only able to get the CM for now as the freeze will continue to go as Crit looks like he's going to die first again for Falcons. No way to get back in the game. The Pike to keep the Alk alive, but Skeeter is completely surrounded and brought down. And now Amar in no man's land. That's going to lead to a triple kill for Ori. Look at how low everyone is for AZURE. Wait.
No buybacks on any of the Dire heroes.
This is 3 lanes, I do believe. So 2 cores still dead for Falcons. No way to get back in the game as the Lincoln's applied to Lu. As Malrine won't be able to get the Dragon Tail as a result. There's the initiation, trying to get it. Actually uses it successfully. But again, the Electric Vortex from Ori. The AoE Aghanim Scepter is too much as GG's come out. They had no answer for this Storm Spirit initiation AoE.
Yeah, I'm impressed with AZURE. The way that they got this first Aegis, which I feel like they were supposed to, but what they got on the map with
Viper, really fast Viper. So you got the break for DK, you got the break for Timber.
Yeah. So I would have preferred the others, but it makes a little more sense that the DK is carry. I'm
early out from FY, just continue the harassment, keeping these heroes low. I mean, the DK, obviously, once you hit level 3, it will be extremely difficult to kill. It's mid.
Crit with the TP, as Marine did ping him out.
Ice Shards, block Ori in, forced to fight, and that's going to be the death of the Viper. He actually pops the Fairy Fire, really for no reason, because he wasn't really close to killing anybody.
TP'd out of the lane, but Amar is still very much holding his ground down bottom. So maybe there's a way also for like Tianming where he can gate and go to top. But for now, looks like Bak is really getting pressure by snaking on this Mirana.
Yeah, FY showing up to try to even things up, and there's the uproar into the trample, but Snake King, he actually dies. My goodness.
Above the spells there. I don't know if he minds too. I mean, it's maybe not the best death to give away, but dying around 530 is actually a cool mark because you can start looking mid and bottom. That's Tianming.
Yep, static link, some nice damage for Amar. Another high five. And Amar will take it for himself. Snake very slowly.
So 1-for-1 Wisdom Rune trade. So most of the supports.
Lou is top CS in the game, but a lot of these are the neutrals, so they're not worth nearly as much. As static link onto the CM actually will survive just barely. Ori making his way over. Viper Strike already applied. Crit is here, now being shown. Plasma Field to come as Crit's gonna pop that tag team, and Ori just melts. And now the CM,
they're getting heavily outplayed.
Will be able to get out somehow, as you can see that Bak and FY die in the top lane, and they will eventually get the CM, so 4 dead.
That's huge outplays all around the map. I love how Amar was like mini clicking around, like he kept moving right towards CM.
This is as aggressive as you can get.
I like a kind of what is going on the map, like just with like a small thing. Hold on, down bottom.
Yeah, trample's there. They're going to root him as well. Amar wants to continue though. Does not seem to care about the CM. That's going to continue to frostbite his Bak. Getting static linked, will eventually die. Now the plasma field is there. The punch into the air. Amar lives. Calculated.
Amar the F, ladies and gentlemen.
Arrow missing pretty much gave him his getaway.
So I like what Amar is doing. It's a little hard to tell on the minimap, but Amar keeps pulling this hard camp into the lane. Talents are better, you have different item builds. Your level 25 talent is really stupid, but very unique with the Become Universal. And he's dead.
Yep, Arrow comes out after the Dragon Tail. Easy pick off for Snake King and company. And now the tier 1 tower, I didn't realize this was still here.
Yeah.
That's because DK didn't lane.
Yep.
In the mid.
No, but this was super nice what Falcons have done throughout this entire game. No one has really been mid to like give Viper like this punching bag.
When's the time that Roche can be taken by Falcons?
At this point, they can actually go at any point because they have max tag team.
Oh, cancel TP. Faith Beyond is eventually going to be dead.
Yeah.
So anytime. Basically baiting them into a Luna and then picking things that just worked better, and the execution has been on point. Lou, they're spotting him. Walrus punch. Nice Manta. Eclipse comes out as well, doing quite a bit of damage to Skeeter as the CM comes in as well with the Frostbite. That is a dead Dragon Knight. So punished really hard, and Falcons losing a bit of their lead now.
So he gets 5 salves from Tianming, who's been shoveling those, or maybe Ori. But that was
they're not done yet. Another Walrus Punch comes out, the whirling. Okay, they actually will have enough damage this time, but
he's not done yet.
Okay, Lou somehow lives. I was very surprised that Malrine didn't go and finish it off, as he will be able to TP out in the guise of the BKB. Maybe they thought he was dead.
They thought he would tick out, but...
Faith Beyond, he's going to be spotted. Blinks out, though, so that's a newly picked up Blink Dagger.
I do like the Blink. Like it... hold, Mr. FY.
Yeah, it's going to be slowed up by the Plasma Field. Gets off the Bushwhack, using the ult to get to the other side of the tree line, but will eventually be spotted. But just the team has 3 kills, and we're like, they actually have an okay chance.
Yeah.
They can do this.
Oh, Faith Beyond is also here to just steal some Wisdom Rune.
Oh, FY, goodbye.
FY will fall, but honestly, like, some of these lanes, you just treat them as, I mean, they're just unplayable. So you just send someone there, he's gonna get, if he dies, he doesn't really care. He has a Philosopher's Stone. Wisdom Rune steal. Yeah, I think right now Azure is just doing a lot of the small things correctly.
Yeah, for sure. Not Skeeter, that's not a small thing, that's a dragon right in your face. So both supports dead here. Ooh, Ice Shard's gonna push Ori away in the end.
Yep.
But right now it feels like Falcons can only find, as I say that, the supports won't be the only kill. It'll be Ori as well. I feel like just go for the next tier 2, but there's no wave even remotely close to them.
I mean, they want to make sure to like sweep across the map here. I do think that Low will read this.
Ori, you have died of dysentery.
Yeah, he has died.
He's done. Still
now.
FY, he's probably gonna die. Okay.
Dusting.
The Scurry, Timber Chain.
Ula, nice Bushwhack.
To the Bushwhack. FY, all his trees are being chopped down. Yes, he will be found eventually.
I mean, Snaking has a gem. This is a huge kill. It's a huge grab if...
The blink, onslaught to follow, but so many leaps to work with for Snaking. And now TPs from Skeeter and company. Dragon Tail into the arrow. Box pretty damn tanky, though, as Malrine gets off the Shiva's. Not able to connect on the Viper, though, and looks like Faith Beyond's actually able to walk away safely, at least for the time being. They want Ori. He's been the punching bag of Falcon so far this game.
Yep.
Draw comes there, Skeeter. Yeah, they should have enough burst damage now. We can see net worth-wise, actually is doing better than Faith Beyond right now, so has able to find farm thanks to the Nether Toxin. But will die for the, I don't know how many times now. Many a time.
He's died enough times that we should try not to harm him more. Okay, so Sanj up next for Malrine. FY might just die again, as he says hello to 2 enemies.
Yep, goodbye. And now the lead is starting to get into close to insurmountable territory. 9.
It's pretty stale, I would say.
Yep, feels like a Tundra game. That's what you're trying to say.
Shocker.
Skeeter into the base. He heard me say that, and now he wants to show there will be aggression. FY taking quite a bit of damage. Has the ult to try to get away, but not able to use it in time. Faith Beyond now static linked up.
Don't die. We need the 420.
Or we could do the 3-2-2. Either way. To go until we know when Roche is up.
Skeeter has a BKB soon, which means I don't see how he can ever die. Ori, on the other hand,
he is dead. Just gonna throw it out there. All right, 1 away from the dream. Will the dream become a reality, or will this game continue in a nightmarish fashion that we have to sit through this slog of a game?
I think we'll get the 3-2.
My God,
we'll get the 3-2-2, but don't blink, because you might miss it.
All right, I don't know. Their kills are becoming one at a time. FY.
Let's go.
And the 3-2-2 is there. Bach comes in to celebrate with the onslaught as Crit pops the BKB. But not that much he can do. He has the Conda, so he can continue to poke. But without 2 of his members up, might have to concede this. Although a nice onslaught onto 3. Malrine trying to disrupt things with the Chakram.
Good man.
Bach, he gets punched in the air, static linked as well. The BKB won't save you here. And now, are we able to get the range racks as Malrine and company are in the cover of Moonlight Shadow? He's going to blink in, going in really deep to try to kill the CM, but it wasn't enough as the Eclipse comes out, but not going to do that much damage as the net worth just out of control in Falcon's favor.
Did he arrow him in base? How did CM die?
I have no idea.
Because it's Snaking who did it. Oh, we'll get onto that later. Buyback is forced out.
It's as if he was never dead.
That's true, he never died. I drink your milkshake. Probably my favorite of this game.
That's the best moment of the game?
Yep.
Not a good sign. As Ori... arrow actually hits. I don't know how the hell that hit.
That's Legolas.
But that is death number 18,000 of the game as Skeeter now hitting from afar. CM can only look as she shatters into a million pieces.
Malrine, and they would love to kill him to tip him back from what happened 35 minutes ago.
That will be worth everything.
Yeah. Oh, can they smell him?
Malrine, yeah, they see that the camp was... Yep, that's the BO that we're used to. Viper Strike applied. Easy kill in the end. Wait. Almost
don't jinx it, Shannon.
4 kills for Eat a Shawarma as well later tonight.
You will anyway. But you say you will eat your...
He will be spotted.
FY.
Yeah, punched into the air. And a lot of control. He's able to get to the other side as Lou has the BKB and the Rapier already on the deck. 0%. Gaben was correct all along. Incredible display from Falcons, really taking their time. They're really milking this game. They're really playing with their food. And somehow the GGs have yet to come. Finally, the misery is put to an end as Game 2 goes the way of Falcons, which means, good Lord.
In their defense, Dota is too hard to end.
I'm not saying it's their fault either. Yeah, it's just Dota.
Dota is hard. Games are hard to end right now. AZURE, right? Like, because I don't see them putting the DK mid. Okay, Naga, Marcy, Zeus, DK.
Is it like 20 damage a second for Pit? I don't even know.
I think it's like 20, 40, 60, 80 or something. It's kind of...
Reginald, next spell. Mid spell. We have a rebound into Dispose. Firestorm being faked out from Amar, quite low on HP. Blood Grenade slows him down as well.
From downtown.
The Firestorm comes as FY making his way over. And that should result in the first blood for FY. So second game in a row. That occurs. Crit.
1 second.
Look at this range on FY. Doesn't turn into a double kill for him specifically.
Poison has a lot of magic in it, so we'll have to see.
As Ori, see if he ends up going for the phylactery build. The shard build, if anything, is crit. Blood grenade actually is enough to snag himself a kill. Lu, though, with all his illusions, should be able to clean up crit, so 1 for 1. Both core. Skeeter forcing FY back. Doesn't really want to expend mana here, as there will be no kill to come. Still working on his treads.
I mean, Ori should slowly start getting ahead now in mid. He has arcane boots, high levels. FY looking to TP. There's the root set up.
Attempt number 2. Blood grenade applied. Amar. Oh, nice bushwhack onto 2 heroes. Looks like the Marcy will fall first. Lu is going to be next potentially. Does die, but actually Amar goes down last. So he does get the XP for that. Very important now. FY being turned around on. Snake King has made his way over as well. A double kill for a crit. 3 for 1. Still damage. Damage is damage, okay? Damage rune.
But maybe if you just call it damage, when most people think it's only
Who cares physical. What they think?
Whatever.
It's all about Skeeter running away.
About Zeus ult? There
Zeus ult indeed. As Ori using the amplify damage rune.
Master.
Marcy now on the run. Crit.
He might have to go to the wave to rebound Aroni.
Doesn't have a whole lot of mana, but Snake King gets the Hex, but that was mid-rebound. Impale follows. Couple more right clicks. Acorn shot as well. Snake King actually TPing out, giving up on this. Crit. Has to guess correctly. He does, but I don't think he can catch up now.
Scurry.
He
oh, 1 HP!
Yep. Continue on. Is he going to dive? Marcy. Getting the extra regen from the tower. The rebound, he actually turns it around completely. Crit completely outplayed.
Reddit clip means FY can continue to go wherever he wants.
And Malrine getting backed up by crit. Here's another rebound attempt, but an instant hoodwink stun coming out, and that's going to finally get the Marcy kill.
As Crit gets a little bit of revenge for what happened before.
Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't nearly as pretty, though. Yeah. I mean, how much does the aura affect Naga at this state of the game?
I think it's...
bushwhack.
Nice combo.
And you see, Eye of the Storm from Malrine. This is going to be an easy cleanup on Zeus. FY trying to get the hell out, but the Hex is there to cancel the TP. Double kill for Malrine, and now some damage being applied to the tier 1.
By Crit. Yeah, he deserves that tip. That was a bushwhack into Acorn, making it super hard for Ori to react. Amar just checking.
Yeah, just scaring Faith Beyond a bit. Oh, we have a little cleanup crew here. Snake King drops.
Go a little deep. Ori will farm some stacks. The most usual build here on Zeus with the Phylactery Rush.
We haven't even... This game's already better than the other one.
Oh yeah, this
literally doesn't matter what happens
4 times better.
4 times.
At least.
At least.
What would you say?
Worst game I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you, Shannon. I'll ask you for an update later. Well, Malrine's network is very good. 4.8k with 3 kills.
Stormbolt. Crit going right through the Sprout, as we talked about. The Scurry. Very good against that. Attempting the TP out. Actually looks like he's going to be fine. FY, though.
No TP, or?
He is being walked with that leash applied from Malrine. So a support kill for Falcons, obviously looking for a little bit more, but used all their stuns.
Yeah, either way good. Defending this lane from the DK, because DK doesn't really do much up there other than slowly pressure. Crit, stealing the rune.
Yep, he sure does. Ooh,
420 MLG, will he hit?
Oh, he does, Malrine. Oh, he's going to get slowed by the heavenly jump. But the plasma field is up. Is that enough? It is.
It's a level 25 plus Razor, let's not second guess.
Very even game so far in this game number 3. Remember, loser goes to lower bracket, winner faces off against BETBOOM in a best of 3 upper bracket finals. And the static link applied to Ori, pops that ult, but will this be enough? With the Dragon Tail coming out from Bach, Malrine inside the trees, trying to run around everybody. Looks like he will drop in the end as the Hoodwink getting a nice bushwhack again. This one leading to the Marcy kill. Really has a vendetta against that Marcy after using the tip. Amar now getting gone on by Bach and company. FY TP's in as well. Dragon Tail with the right clicks. Do they have enough damage? Crit. Still on the outskirts. Another bushwhack. They're just going to turn this around. Amar has the Pit of Malice. Will use it. Still with the Firestorm. And Skeeter's going to be there with a Stormbolt as well. Another Firestorm ripping right through Dragon Knight. Great spell against this hero. Dragon Tail is there. As Bach. Okay, there comes Ori. It's been so long. He has respawned and gotten some vengeance as Amar does fall. Malrine with the invis now. FY might be tanking a gank.
Well, he's on a ward, so I'm pretty sure he will die.
Malrine getting some help with that Quelling Blade. will rip FY a new one.
So the pipe recipe for Amar is ready. So he doesn't need too much more. Use like Naga putting the waves very aggressively. DK has no blink. They're gonna run into Amar, but he's very tanky.
He is, gets the early Pit of Malice off. Heavenly jump in, rebound is there. Trying to go through the Fiend's Gate. We'll have to reapply it here, but another dispose. And the ult from Zeus comes out. Is Malrine actually coming through the Fiend's Gate? Does he actually want to fight this? But Snake King coming through with the Finger of Death, not quite enough to take out the Marcy. Will actually walk away somehow. Snake King getting chased by the Illusions, actually comes back to make sure that he does die to it. So 2 dead for Falcons.
But I think for now, Azure's draft still not the fastest, going back to my point from earlier. Once this blink comes out as Tianming, he's dead.
Indeed.
This aggressive ward from Falcons has definitely already paid off quite a lot.
Probably not this game. I want to see Underlord Ags, though, at some point.
That's the one that makes the pit next to the gates?
Yeah.
Actually,
so it's basically a global pit.
No, it has to be good. I've never seen it, but oh. Bak is surrounded. How will they respond to this?
He's spotted. Pit of Malice there. Pops the Dragon Form crit with a big sharpshooter. He's already at half HP. The Song of the Siren will save Faith Beyond for now. Will they abandon this fight completely? Lou gets off the ensnare. Yeah, Chris in quite a bit of trouble. His Bok's actually going to get chased down by Malrine, so they do find the Dragon Knight in the end. Double kill for Malrine as the Naga dies as well. And now Ori actually wanting to fight. He gets cleaved. Triple kill for Malrine. FY in the trees. And only one remaining member of Azure alive as Malrine now owning with the Ultra.
Ultra with another alt chat. It's like
triple chin smiley face.
Triple chin. Like die unless he really mispositions himself. Like they would have to perfectly DK stun into rebound.
Yeah, Malrine gets sprouted, but just Quelling's out. Now going for FY, pops the BKB. That's a dead Nature's Prophet. Yep. Into a TP from Malrine, so not really interested in sticking around.
Yep.
4K lead for Falcons, and around this time we usually ask the question, Roche. Is Roche on the table?
It's actually pretty easy for both teams. Of course, Dire are ahead, which means it's easier for them, but Faithian is not sure yet, at least. But both teams going for a similar play. They want to make an aggressive move on a 21-minute Wisdom Rune, plus potential Torment.
Yep, scan comes out, I believe. Snake King ends up being spotted there.
FY is
off the stun. FY is here with the Sprout.
Oh, he got the rune.
But a bigger fight actually happening in the top lane. Faith Beyond, the core, is dead. Looks like the Wisdom Rune was taken by Snake King, but he dies shortly after. And FY spotted. Skeeter coming through the gate. Should be an easy cleanup onto the support from Azure's side.
Low.
Yeah, it's just a pseudo blink. I mean, the Dispel.
Yeah.
I don't know if that does anything this game as
Pushback.
Yep, nice job from Crit. Sharpshooters there as well. And that is the death of the Naga, who at this stage of the game, I feel like another smiley face. Malrine really likes.
Because it generally keeps, like it makes 4-stabs and stuff generally not break it.
Snake King getting chased. He is getting bursted, more like it. Oh. He's going to survive for now, but ends up being taken out by FY's ult. Yep, tier 1 mid taken out, tier 1 top taken out. Ori, he's going to be spotted. Superman's coming for you. And that is a dead Zeus. Skeeter in the right place at the right time. Big kill. I mean, the lead for Falcons is not crazy by any means. They're going to catch FY now. He's going to get sharpshooted, and the Superman finish. 2 dead on the steps of their base. So Azure going to try to have to defend this 3v5.
Snake King did have to pay the price. But yeah, Ori dying to Skeeter, probably the worst thing that could happen to them. And then with the gate, he can just go straight back up here.
It looks like the tier 3 is dead. Focus on the melee now. Zeus still dead for another 18 seconds. Rebound out to help Faith Beyond get out. Looks like it'll be one more fort. Will they stick around?
I think they should. No, like Low is. I mean, Low is cutting mid and bottom, but who cares? He's not here. They're not really coming.
Dragon Tails. It looks like this might actually turn into a potential fight as the Marcy's brought back and destroyed. Static Link to push back Faith Beyond as Malrine does take a decent amount of damage. Lotus Orb applied now as they
timing.
Yeah. Oh, are they actually gonna pass through like ships in the night?
They need to
Skeeter showing himself. Bok looking for the opening. Dragon form. Dragon Tail is there, but Amar comes in with the Shivas and the Pit of Malice to follow. Double impale from Snake King. Marcy's dead. Sharpshooter to help finish off Faith Beyond. And this is not looking good for AZURE. They keep... There's the smoke now.
I mean, Low has Shadow
AZURE.
Blade.
They're going to spot Malrine. Thunder God's Wrath goes off, but in the meantime, Snake King was getting really low.
He's
Actually,
still
will
alive?
survive. Sharpshooter connects out of the Naga with the Impale to follow, getting drained of the mana, getting drained of the HP, and that is a dead Naga Siren. And I'm sure another smiley face to come very shortly. As Amar with the tip. Naga does have buyback here, as Satanics are popped to make sure that they have full HP. And Bushwhack finding Ori now. The Fiend's Gate, Amar with the Shivas into the pit.
Smiley
And
face.
Superman comes in to finish the job.
They're definitely...
AZURE look like they're going to the lower bracket.
Yep, their Falcons are hungry for plays to make sure to drop out some tips after.
We'll save it for now because there's no Zeus for 30, and that is a good chunk of your damage right now.
Yep.
You talked about the offlane DK is not going to be a big damage dealer. It's more just initiation.
Yep.
So it's Zeus and Naga.
And even those heroes, they
GGs are
call
called.
it.
So they're just going to not delay it any longer. So Falcons making a nice comeback overall in the series, making it 2-1, and they will face off against BETBOOM in the upper bracket finals, while AZURE drops to the lowers.
Damn. Honestly, like in some of these games were very one-sided. I think at the end of it all, AZURE didn't have too much fighting potential in this game, but